Narayana. Hari Om and good morning from Niagara Falls. Only a fool forbears sorrow. Acharya Shankara tries to bring this to our attention through Bhajagovindam. The chorus in Bhajagovindam is Bhajagovindam, Bhajagovindam, Govindam Bhaja, Mudha Mate. A foolish person is someone who's engaged in bhaja. They're living a life for pleasure and possession and position instead of for peace. Through our Vedanta and Ramayana course, we keep hearing about Rama. That Rama is God, that Rama is independent joy. And the most independent aspect of you is you. The body is not independent, the mind is not independent, you are independent. The more we read about Rama, the closer we feel to Rama, the more we come to know who we are. The more we think about Rama, we start to see Rama in our daily affairs. We start to raise our identification. We stop being that foolish person who's living with sorrow. And I always think about the Bollywood movie Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. They've never studied Ramayana. So then we think that that movie is great and deep and accurate. If you've not studied Ramayana, yes, that is. But if you are hearing and reading and thinking about Ramayana, only a fool forbears sorrow. Bhaja Govindam Mudha Mate. Acharya Shankara is talking to all of us. Last week, we came to experience Mother Sita's Shokagni, the fire of her sorrow. And it is this fire that lit up Bhagwan Rama's Krodhagni. His was not of sorrow, his was of anger. That my mother Sita is experiencing this sorrow makes one angry. And it is Bhagwan Rama's Krodhagni that initiated Hanumanji's Vairagya Agni. That long it was complicated. Hanumanji is most independent. He goes to Lanka by himself, is interacting in Lanka by himself, returns from Lanka by himself. Sorrow lights up anger, and this anger should be directed towards changing that sorrow. How? With independence. This is the relationship between Mother Sita, Bhagwan Rama, and Hanumanji. The father, the mother, the father, and the son. Hanumanji burns Lanka. And what Swami Tejamananda has taught us, Lanka is in our heart. In Lanka, there's a focus on pleasure, possession, position. This is why there's compromise. Compromise on that which is right. Lanka is in our heart, and we have to burn the Lanka that is in our heart, that is the vision of our life, the lifestyle we're living. Many of us don't know that Lanka is in our heart, so we keep reading Ramayana and externalizing this. Hanumanji burned down Lanka. We should visit Sri Lanka and see these sights. When we come to know through such a course that Lanka is in our heart, then we ask for help. And there's a famous line in Ramayana. This is the 27th section of Chopais. This is the second Chopai, line 2. Deena Dayala Biridu Sambhari Harahu Nata Mama Sankata Bhari. Bhagwan Rama, you are of the nature of compassion. Help me. Help me in my Sankata. This is a famous line that people actually engage in as japa. Whenever you're feeling a hardship in your life, whenever someone else is feeling a hardship, this line one should be doing japa with. Mother Sita is telling Hanumanji that Bhagwan Rama helps all. Tell him to come and help me. And she uses the word Sankata. The greatest Sankata in our lives, just like with Mother Sita, is being separate from God. All of the other Sankatas in our lives, poor health, financial difficulties, unhealthy relationships, whatever it may be, is because of this Sankata that I'm separate from God. I feel I'm separate from God. That is the Sankata. So Mother Sita is calling out to Bhagwan Rama, end this separation. I can't do it myself. I need your help. This is where our study has taken us. We are slowly and thoroughly studying Sundarakanda so that we don't just chant this. So that we don't just think of Hanumanji traveling to Lanka and meeting with Simhika and Surasa and Mainaka. There's much, much, much more to this. We continue. I am on the 32nd section of Chopais. This is the third Chopai, the first line. Sunu kapi tohi samana upakari. Bhagwan Rama is speaking to Hanumanji and saying, hey monkey, listen to how I feel about upakari, how you have helped me. Nahi kohu sura nara muni tanudhari. No sura, no God, no nara, no human, no muni, no sage has helped me, has served me, has loved me like you, Hanumanji. Bhagwan Rama is telling Hanumanji. We open this up. When Hanumanji was leaving Mother Sita, he reassured her that Bhagwan Rama is coming, and I'm coming with him. She's seen what Hanumanji is capable of. She knows what Bhagwan Rama is capable of. He reassures her that we are coming back to bring you home. And then he roared as a message to Lanka that you've tasted what I can do. I'm coming back, and I'm coming back with my master. And then quickly, he returned back to Rameshwaram. And when he returned to Rameshwaram, he was glowing, he was smiling, and all of his friends knew that he had found Mother Sita. Drishta Sita is the words that are used in another Ramayana, that seen Sita. And they're delighted, because if he didn't find Mother Sita, that is the end of their lives. So they start kissing Hanumanji's arms and kissing Hanumanji's tail and lifting him up and saying, hip hip hooray. And then they slowly make their way back to Sugriva and back to Bhagwan Rama. Now as they get to where Sugriva is, to their kingdom, they're feeling really hungry. And they ask Angada, can we go to Sugriva's garden? His garden is called Madhuvana. Ravana's garden is called Ashokavana, and Ravana was very attached to that. Sugriva's garden was called Madhuvana, and he was also very attached to that. So they asked Angada, can we go and eat there? And Angada said, of course, right? They're so elated, do whatever you want. So they go into Madhuvana and start eating everything, and then the security guards come and say, hey, this is Sugriva's garden. So they beat up those security guards. The security guards run back to Sugriva, and they say, Hanumanji and everyone is eating all of the fruits. And Sugriva laughs because he knows they would never be eating those fruits if they hadn't accomplished their work. And then all of the monkeys come back to Sugriva, and they bow down to Sugriva, and Sugriva says, tell me the good word. And they say, it's through your grace that we were able to find Mother Sita. And he's so happy. So then they go see Bhagwan Rama, and Bhagwan Rama says, tell me the good word. And then they really see it's actually your grace by which we found Mother Sita. And Bhagwan Rama asks in detail, how did you find Mother Sita? And all of these monkeys are sharing that it was Hanumanji. Hanumanji realized his potential. He used his intelligence to find Mother Sita, to leave a message in Lanka and come back. When Bhagwan Rama hears about Hanumanji doing all of this work, he calls Hanumanji closer and says, tell me about Mother Sita. How is Mother Sita? And Hanumanji shares how Mother Sita is, when he saw her, what had happened there. So we'll pause there and go to some of the Vedanta in all of this. When Hanumanji has to leave Mother Sita, he is most sad. Everything relating to Mother Sita that we've studied has been quite sad. And he is most sad because she can't live without Bhagwan Rama, and now her icon of hope is leaving. He is sad, but he knows that he has to continue to do Bhagwan's work. For all of us, there is going to be sadness in our lives, but we have to keep on moving. In a very specific example, there is an intense ice storm in southern Ontario right now. We canceled our classes in Kitchener and London and Niagara. And so last night when I had sent that email saying classes are canceled, today I have a camp in Buffalo, full day camp. And so in the morning I keep checking my email to see, if the camp in Buffalo is canceled, then today's a free day. No responsibilities. And then their coordinator called me and said, our camp will continue. And so I was sad, okay? I'm saying that very loosely, that I was sad. But the work has to continue. So as soon as I finish with all of you, then I'll drive to Buffalo and have our camp over there. That will bring me greater Ananda and Shanti, closer to Bhagwan Rama and Mother Sita, than whatever I would do here in my free day. So Hanumanji shows that there is sadness, but the work, Bhagwan's work, has to go on. When Hanumanji arrives in Rameshwaram and the monkeys are there and they're sharing, how did you do all of this? He says, and it's not so much what he says, he shows them. What does he show all of those monkeys? Mother Sita's Chudamani. When Mother Sita asks, how did you get here? He shows her Bhagwan Rama's ring. When the monkeys say, how did you get back? He shows them Mother Sita's Chudamani. So in both circumstances, he's showing that it's not on his own strength that he did this work. It was on Bhagwan Rama's strength, on Mother Sita's strength. The importance of this ring, of this jewel. When the monkeys, Jambavan, are with Bhagwan Rama, they're delighted. And Jambavan shares a most beautiful line. He says, Janma Hamara Supalabha Aju. Today, the purpose of our lives has been realized, has been felt. Now, if you're connecting all of this, Hanumanji says, I got to Lanka and to Rameshwaram on Bhagwan's strength. Jambavan says the purpose of our life has been complete today. The teaching here, the message here is all we're supposed to do with our life is serve God. You serve Madhava, you serve Manava. The expression of God is humans. You serve Janardana, that is God. You serve Jana, that is humans. There's no other purpose to life. And if you think there's another purpose, it's because the ego, here's purpose, the ego has come in the way and has distorted that purpose. The purpose is to be the most healthy person physically, or to be the most loving family member. Those are means and not the ends. When Hanumanji describes how Mother Sita is, he's so sad describing how Mother Sita is. And just try to visualize how Bhagwan Rama must be hearing how Mother Sita is. He particularly says that Mother Sita keeps chanting your name. The focus on Nama is like her security guard, her Rakshaka. So Ram, Ram, Ram has created this group of people that are protecting her. And then he says, her thinking, her mouth is on your name, her thoughts are on your Rupa, how you look, how you act. That is like a security door. So the Nama is a security guard, the Rupa is a security door. And so nothing can touch Mother Sita because she has protected herself. Now for us too, so much fear in our lives about finances or how our kids will grow up and so on. Follow Mother Sita. Think about, share Bhagwan's name, Nama. Think about Bhagwan Rama's quality, Rupa. There will be security. We will feel secure. Now that's looking at this optimistically, looking at this negatively. Mother Sita doesn't want to live without Bhagwan Rama. Her prana, her breath is trying to escape, but it can't because the security door is there and the security guard is there. Her breath is not allowed to leave, which really shows that Bhagwan Rama is not letting her leave this body. She says to Hanumanji that my separation from Bhagwan Rama is like fire. Okay, this is really intense symbolism. This separation is like fire. My sighs are like wind that is fueling this fire. My sighs. And my body is like a pile of cotton. So separation is the fire. The sighs are this air, and the body is cotton. So I should be on fire, but I keep crying. My eyes are crying so much that everything has been wetted. And so that's why I can't let go of this body right now. And what this shows for us is when we ignore Ananda, that is joy, when we ignore God, we are going to burn. Either the burning will be through the tears in our eyes or the burning and we will keep on saying what next in our life. It is only when we focus on joy, when we focus on peace, that we will stop burning. This burning is felt in so many ways. Restlessness. Can't sleep at night. Can't wake up in the morning. This agitation. I'm always competing against others, feeling insecure. What am I doing with my life? That's when we're not focusing on Ananda and Shanti. So Mother Sita is saying that moment when I wasn't focusing on you, there's so much burning that has happened. She did this for a moment. If we do this for years and lifetimes, that is drowning in samsara. So a lot about purpose is shared in Hanumanji coming back to Bhagwan Rama. The next chopai, again, we're studying slowly. I'm on the 34th section of chopais. This is the third chopai. This is the second line. The second line. Taba Raghupati Kapi Pati hi Bolava. Then Bhagwan Rama calls the king of the monkeys. Who is the king of the monkeys? Philosophically, Hanumanji, but practically it is Sugriva. Kaha chale kara kara hu banava. What are we waiting for? Let us start to proceed. Let us start to build. Bhagwan Rama says, let the Rama Setu march and construction begin. So leading up to some of this. In Hanuman Chalisa, we chant, Tumare bhajana Rama ko pava, correct? When the monkeys in Jambavan are praising Hanumanji, who's happy in all of that? Bhagwan Rama is happy, correct? So what he does, when all of those monkeys return to him, he embraces all of them. Bhagwan Rama manifests himself to as many beings as there are there, and he embraces all of them. And when Jambavan speaks about Hanumanji, that he embraces Hanumanji again. So Hanumanji got 2 hugs out of all of this. Everyone else got 1 hug. And after Hanumanji tells Bhagwan Rama about how Mother Sita is, Bhagwan Rama tells Hanumanji that I can't look at you. I can't face you because how you've served me, what you have given to me, I can never give back to you. And for Hanumanji to hear this, now if you can think of your Sadguru, someone you love the most, saying that I can never give back to you what you've given to me, Hanumanji just starts crying. He falls at Bhagwan Rama's feet and is crying and crying. And these are very different tears than Mother Sita's tears. Her tears are on fire because of sorrow. His tears are cooling because of joy. And Bhagwan Rama keeps telling Hanumanji, stand up, come up. And he says, no. And he's just staying at Bhagwan Rama's feet. And it is Bhagwan Shiva who's narrating all of this to Mother Parvati. Remember, we're in a dialogue right now, multiple dialogues. And Bhagwan Shiva tells Mother Parvati, I'm envious of Hanumanji's experience. So he's saying that sarcastically because he actually got to experience that, correct? That is Bhagwan Shiva. But I'm envious of this experience. Finally, Bhagwan Rama forcibly lifts Hanumanji up and embraces him the 3rd time. The 3rd time that Hanumanji is embraced, Bhagwan Rama gives himself to Hanumanji. So whenever we study Ramayana, Hanuman Chalisa, and we see that famous imagery of Bhagwan Rama taking Hanumanji's head and putting it on his neck, that's here. What I'm enjoying so much about our course is we keep hearing about Hanuman Chalisa and the Puranas and this happened and that happened, but where's the documentation? Now throughout our study, we've been able to document, this is where this verse comes from. This is where this insight comes from. The 3rd dialogue that happens. So the monkeys tell Bhagwan Rama about Hanumanji's work. Bhagwan Rama asks about Mother Sita. Then Bhagwan Rama asks, Hanumanji, how did you do all of this in Lanka? How did you destroy this garden? How did you burn down Lanka? And Hanumanji says, I'm a monkey. I like to eat. I like to jump. This only happened through your grace. And as Bhagwan Rama is smiling as he's hearing all of this playful story, because this is such a moment of hope, isn't it? Everyone's gathered together. Ravana and Lanka are scared. Mother Sita knows that Bhagwan Rama is coming. There's so much hope. And that's where Bhagwan Rama says, enough waiting. Now we have to march forward. We have to meet Mother Sita. Sugriva, let's go. And the Vedanta and all of this. Bhagwan Rama tells Hanumanji. So Hanumanji is describing how Mother Sita is feeling. As Bhagwan Rama is speaking to Hanumanji, he loses track of reality and thinks he's speaking to Mother Sita. Remember that happened earlier. Mother Sita speaking to Hanumanji, but it feels like she's speaking to Bhagwan Rama. He says to Hanumanji, anyone who depends on me in thought, word, and deed, how can there be adversity? Now we studied what depending means. Depending means bhakti. Anyone who's bhakti, mana, krama, bachana, dhyana. We studied this in Hanuman Chalisa also. How can there be adversity? If any of you read a rad that I posted earlier in the week, anyone who believes in God and worries is actually an atheist. Anyone who's studying in our Vedanta and Ramayana course but still has stress in their lives are truly speaking, politely speaking, atheists. Because this Ramayana is just a word. There's no more meaning or connectivity to that. If I study in Bhagavad Gita or in the Upanishads that Brahman is all pervading, that God is all, then where does worry and stress come into the picture? Not possible. So Bhagwan Rama is telling Hanumanji, telling Mother Sita that your thoughts, words, and deeds are on me, right? There is no adversity. Let go of your sorrow. For us too. When Hanumanji is crying at Bhagwan Rama's feet, what is he crying over? He says, this is a very lovely line, Trahi, trahi. He says, save me. And the subtle implication in this is save me from being egotistical. Imagine God coming to you and saying, I owe you. Imagine one Sadguru saying that I've learned from you. There's a natural inclination to say, I think I'm like God. I think I'm the Sadguru. So Hanumanji is saying, Trahi, save me from being egotistical. So for us too, as we're studying, as we're trying to practice this, there may be that sense of, I've grown a lot. Once I think it, then I tell you, isn't it? Hey, did you know how much I've grown? Then I start to act it. I wear whiter clothes. I put flowers in my hair. I put Ganga Jal all over me so people think that, I'm more sattvic, I'm more pure. We have to be saved from this potential sattvic ego by being vigilant. Ajadyam is one of the qualities of Hanumanji. Buddhir balam yashoderyam. Ajadyam is one of them. Jadata means being lazy. Ajadyam, vigilant. See how Hanumanji, instead of smiling and looking at all the monkeys that I brought this ring and this jewel, he's saying, Bhagavan, the best strategy is you just think about yourself and don't think about me, because my ego may come. Continuing with how Hanumanji is describing to Bhagavan Rama how all of this got done, there's a lovely chopai where Hanumanji says, Tava prabhava badavana lahi jari sakai kalu tula. It is through your grace that a piece of cotton can be the cause for a volcanic fire. You've all seen images of volcanoes in the ocean. How large they are, how much commotion there is. Hanumanji says, through your grace, that a piece of cotton can cause such a fire. And what's being shared here is through kripa, the impossible becomes possible. We've all studied that many times in our Vedantic discourses. Maya makes the impossible possible, which means we've gone from infinitude to feeling finite. That's impossible. And getting out of this feeling seems impossible, but with God's grace, this impossibility becomes possible. Kripa comes from effort. When I start to make changes in my life, the more I change, the more I will change. The less I change, the less I will change. The dialogue that's being shared in all of this, Bhagwan Shiva tells Mother Parvati, she who takes this dialogue and brings this to their heart, that person will be blessed with bhakti. Now, for all of us who are being exposed, we are hearing, reading, thinking about this dialogue. Hanumanji and Mother Sita, Hanumanji and Bhagwan Rama. If we can bring this to our heart, we will have bhakti in our lives. And with bhakti, there is no sorrow, there is no sankata. We will only experience Ananda Rama. Narayan.